Hello, family. That's Farm Delight coming to you once again live today. Today we are here to discuss about a topic. Ghana's life or Ghana's land is what? A land of possibilities. Do you know that? Yes. Ghana, we have a land of what? Possibilities. Why? That's we are here to discuss and know how we can take advantage of what we have back home. That is the possibilities that we have back home in Ghana. I think we Ghanaians have no idea about it. And it's time for us to awake. We need to awake, the awakening, to know the possibilities, the opportunities that we have back home. What do I mean? That's the country is full of what? Possibilities, opportunities. And we need to take control, take charge, and make sure we maximize what we have there. That is, Ghana can feed the world. If I say Ghana can feed the world, we can feed the world at large. We can feed. We can stay to repeat what happened in 83. We were kids and we saw what happened there. But still, it looks like we haven't awake. And now we need to educate ourselves for us to know the possibilities, opportunities that we have back home. And then we need to take control of what we have. Someone may ask, what do you mean by what? Ghana is what? Ghana land is what? Full of possibilities or opportunities. As you can see, I'll take this example. A product like what? Cocoa, cacao. Look at the geographical map of what? Ghana. And if this country can supply the world that quantity, the ton that the world need to produce the chocolate that we have, then if I say there's a lot of possibilities and opportunities in Ghana, then believe me, it's a discussion that we are making. So if you can join us, you can join us, or if you can join us later, you can bring your comment and then we'll read and then get back to you. Because Ghana is a land that if you drop even a corn into a roof top, 3 days, 5 days, it will germinate. Even without a soil, it will germinate. We've seen it. A lot of people will testify about it. So all this that we are saying, we are campaigning, we are championing is what? Each and every one need to take control over the land of Ghana. And we need to grow or rear what we can. Any little way that you can find yourself to fit in and then produce something. Take advantage. If you know you can produce or you can rear cattle, go ahead and do that. And aim about what? Large scale. Don't think about what? 500, 200, 100 cow. Plan to reach about 5,000 cows. And it's possible. That's why I say Ghana is what? A land of what? Full of possibilities. You can do that. The only challenge that we have back home is what? The feed. To feed them. That's what this channel, we have what? Dedicate ourselves to teach and talk more about what? How to go about the feed, to feed the animal. That's the livestock. And if you know you can go for the chicken, the layers, go ahead and do it, but have a long-term vision that you are going for about 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. As a starter, you can start with what? Let's say 200 or 300 or 500, but stand on it and then move ahead. That's the reason why we say the land is what? Possibilities. And we can feed the world. We can feed the world. I mean it. Because if this land can produce such amount of cocoa, and it's being done by the individuals, the local farmers that we see, then it means we can do it. We need to go ahead and try. If you can produce corn, maize, soya bean, granite, anything that you think you can, go ahead and produce it. If you know you can produce snail, go ahead and produce it. If you know you can produce pigs, go ahead and do that. Goat, go ahead and do that. You can do it, and we can do it together. Together we can do it, and we can change the nation. We can build the nation and take hold. If I say Ghana can feed the world, if we can feed the world, I mean it. We can feed the world. Example, now if you go to what? If you go on social media, a lot of people, everybody is talking about Ghana food, Ghana food, Ghana food, Ghana food, Ghana food. Yes, it's a good thing for us as a farmers to step up and take advantage of it. And we can take all over the world and then enter into what? The hospitality, the food. That's the restaurant, to produce our local dishes. It doesn't matter where you live. If you're in UK here, I think a lot of people have started opening Ghanaian restaurants all over, which is good. Germany, UK, US, Canada, Italy, wherever you are, Japan, even China, try to open Ghana restaurant over there. But what you need to do is what? Try to what? Import, wherever you are, try to what? Import our local staff, food staff from back home Ghana to where you are, so that the local farmers can also export. So you are importing and they are exporting to you here. And as you can see, it will create job. It will stabilize the economy without getting the government or anyone involved. The locals, the indigenous can change Ghana, and we can change the world. So as you can see, Ghana is a land of what? Possibilities. We can do a lot. All of us can do a lot. So let us go ahead and try our best and change the narrative. We need to change the narrative. Because if someone can produce about 100 acres of what? Corn. And if that person can do it twice a year, supposing that guy or the person have get a little bit push and producing it 3 times a year, can you imagine how many tons of maize one farmer can produce back home? So if we can raise about 100 people who dedicate themselves to do this only for maize, can you imagine how many tons that we can raise a year? So I think we need to step up and take advantage. Ghana belongs to us, and we need to take advantage of what we have to build the nation. It doesn't matter where you are, wherever you live, you can still go ahead and do whatever you want to do, the little, as much that you can, to help yourself and help the nation and help the world as well. Example, for so many years, if the cocoa farmers are able to do it, why can't maize farmers can do that? Why can't pepper farmers do that? Why can't cashew farmers do that? All of us in a very little way can what? Take charge and do what the cocoa farmers are doing back home. The cattle farmers can do it. The goat can do it. We don't need to wait for anyone. Say that we need assistance from this or this. We need to start little but aim high. We need to start little but aim high. We can do it. Because the land is there. And it's up to us to try and do what we can to change the narrative. To change the narrative. That's why we are here today, to share this idea. Example. The other day I was discussing something somewhere concerning forming something like what? A cooperative. Ghana, we have 16 regions, but we have a lot of districts, and I think we have about 270 or something constituencies. Yeah, I think that's, my memory serves me right. So if we can have farmer at each constituency or each district, and let's say each region, we have about 10 farmers there. And these 10 farmers, we look at where the region, what should I say, comparative advantage that they have over there. Like some of the the BA region, I think they have advantage on what, this cashew and this maize and other things over there. So they can set up there. And those who have advantage about the okra, garden eggs, tomatoes and other things, they can also have about 10 people set up over there. And we can pick, let's say, two. That's let's say example, goat farmers, we 2 people from each region, making it, that's 16 times 2, that's 32. From each region, 2 people. And then they form what? Cooperative. We form cooperative. Let's say these people are what? Producing a goat. They can what? Create their own market and they can create their own supply chain without waiting for someone to step in. What do I mean by that? Example, they can make a monthly contribution as little as 5,000 Ghana cedis. If you multiply by 32, it's a huge amount, because we need to use the local currency. We don't need to use pound, euro, or dollar. Everything concerning money need to be quoted in Ghana cedi, so that the fluctuation, the currency will not affect. Because if we quote the things in the pounds, and if the pounds up, the farmers are going to be the losers. But if we quote it in cedis, it means we are always like this. And if we multiply this 5 by 32, for example, let's say 20, you will see about 100,000 Ghana, or let's say 10,000, you will see it's about 200,000 Ghana. And this 200,000 Ghana cedis is not a small money. We can find a small machine just to process the animals, and then supply. We can buy small this, and then we manage it well. And at these people have formed the corporate, that's the cooperative. If it is 20 people, it means each is going to have 5% share annually. And then they step in. Everything needs to be documented, signed, witnessed by a lawyer, a competent lawyer. From there, we can do the same thing at different parts with different farmers. So as you can see, we started little. Let's say 2 goats, and we started with the feed. We try to feed them, increasing it, scaling it, reach a certain level of animals. Then we step in, buy this small machine, start processing the meat, and then supply. Take the local market. We shouldn't even think about the export in the local market. We target the restaurant. We pick about 10 restaurant competent ones, and then we make it a point that every day we're going to supply them with the meat. At a very discount. So as you can see, from the farming, the bush gradually entering into what should I say? The industrialization, and then the hospitality, because we have already entered into the hotels, the restaurant, and other things. We have entered there with this cooperative that we have formed. We do the same for the one who is producing granite. When they are done, we make sure we set up small machine factory. They start producing the oil. We use the oil, we supply it, and then the chaff, the one that will come underneath, we use it to produce feed. We sell it to the farmers back. So we don't need any assistance from anywhere. The same people, 20 people coming together with this little amount, within 3, 4, 5 years can change anything or everything that we want to do. So we need to share this idea, and we need to move forward. So guys, I hope you have your pen and your paper, and all of us are learning. So let us learn, and let us come together, form this cooperative. Because the land is full of possibilities. Anything you put on the ground, Ghana, anything that you put on the ground will germinate. 3 days, 4 days will germinate, will come up. So for me, my belief and my understanding is, if the cocoa farmers have done it, without the help of anyone, then it means maize farmers can do the same. Tomato farmers can do the same thing. Cashew farmers can do the same thing. And also orange farmers can do the same thing. When you were kids, they used to say, that's Obuasianka, a land full of gold. But still, anything that come out from the land, either cassava, orange, pineapple, is the best. So if you can see only Obuasi, let me take that district, or that Obuasi can even change a lot, because the gold mine was able to sustain and employ a lot of people all over the world. But they neglected what? The orange, pineapple, and then the cassava, because everybody was concentrating on what? The mining sector. So that's why we are seeing Ghana land is what? Full of what? Possibilities. The opportunities are there, and we need to take advantage. We need to take advantage. We shouldn't think about, oh, these people are not helping, these people are not this, these people are not this. Yet, some of us, we have sacrificed a lot years back. They've done it to us, but still we are in the business. It's not easy. But there's no one to come to our aid. We need to build ourselves. We have to build ourselves and move the nation to feed the world. If you are using cocoa to feed the world, then we can use other stuff also to feed. So let's take this. This is Farm Delight _TV. If you come across this channel, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and then share our videos. And also you can go to visit some of our videos. We've done a lot of videos there. You can go and visit. There's a lot for you to learn over there. But today we are discussing about what the possibilities, that's the opportunities that the land of Ghana provide. But we are not holding it. We are not taking advantage of it. That's why now we need to what? Enlighten ourselves, the enlightenment, to bring us to know that we have something that we need to what? Do. So guys, I hope all of us are learning. So let's take this serious. If you are in the US and you want to go and do the maize farm, you can do it. Twice a year, you can do it. Just go get your land, the farmland, you plant it, you get people to plant it for you, and then you stay where you are. When it is harvesting time, you can go. You are there. They harvest everything. You take them. If you want to store them, you can store them. If you want to sell it out, you sell them out. And gradually, as time goes on, you move back home and you can settle. But before you go, you have already started something. So before you go, you know that I have started it. Let's say I'm in level 3. And there you can stand on it and reach level 10, 20, and then you keep on moving. Like we said the other day, through the farming, we can use it to take over everything. When you talk about what this real estate also, the same group, the cooperative, can decide to build their own restaurant so that they can use their own product to supply to feed the restaurant. Because if you're able to build, let's say, 16 restaurants, one each region, let's say each regional capital, one restaurant competent is built there, the name is the same, like what? A franchise. And then this group, The one who is what doing the cattle is processing it and then supply to all this restaurant. The one doing X can supply this. Can you imagine how the production, how it will boost the local production? But I think all of us are step back. And those who are producing just a little, they don't have the buyers, the market, and some of the stuff always gets rotten, gets rot. There's some of the ideas we are sharing it. People pay before they get these ideas, but we share it so that all of us can move ahead. Because we can't do this 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. No. At least when you reach a certain level of your age, you need to step back and relax. You can't move on doing this 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. So as you can see, or let's say someone have the land, but that person don't have what? The amount or the cash to build. The same cooperative can step in, negotiate with the person. Okay, we're going to, you assess, you do your feasibility studies, find out, okay, this area, what will be good for here? Then we set up there. That's what smart thinking. We have to take advantage. We need to move. We don't need to stay and say that, oh, we feel comfortable. Let's say we are staying in our comfort zone. No, we are not enjoying life. We are not enjoying any comfort here. So let's step out. Let's step out and take advantage. We can do it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 20 coming together, 20 people coming together, form the cooperative. It doesn't matter wherever you live. If you are in Asia, Japan, Canada, Korea, if you are in America, where, if you are in France, Germany, Italy, UK, Ghana, still we can come together. As you can see, the pen in my hand, we need a small sheet with a lawyer, competent lawyer, everything drafted, documented, each person, each party sign, know the percentage that each and everyone is going to get. Everything managed by the lawyer so that no one can say that, oh, I couldn't sell a lot. No, it's not you selling it. It's an organization. And we have a competent lawyer leading everything. So at the end of the year, we balance what? The balance sheet. Know the profit, the cost, the revenue. We balance everything. The profit. If you want to take part and then, what should I say, to expand the business, yes, and then you share equally, 5%, 5%. Nobody, no one is what? Cheating someone, or no one is cheating anyone. I hope all of us are learning. I hope all of us are learning, and we need to learn. So if you are doing, let's say, a snail, you are a snail farmer, a greenhouse snail farmer. The capacity, if you can take, let's say, 10,000, you aim at what? 50,000, and then you step out to be what? 100,000. So let's say if we have about 16 people in each region who can produce 100,000 snail a year, can you imagine how much or how many snail that we will have a year? 1.6, which is really good. And through that, we set up a slime factory. We set up the shell factory. So you can see the snail only can produce the value chain a lot. We set up the drying one that we can dry the snail to the market, and then the one that we sell fresh, some to other new farmers. Or at this time, we don't need to think about all the export. Let's take control over the local market first before we think of exporting, because the market is there. We haven't taken advantage yet from the local market, so we need to take over first before we scale it up. So as you can see, this farming business is broad and it's huge, but it looks like we have limited ourselves like this. Oh, I have 1,000 birds, I have 5,000 birds, they are laying eggs for me, and then we feel comfortable always using the feed to buttress our point of not scaling it. I think today we are tackling everything about the farming. The one that we think we can tackle, we are tackling it. Let's say you have about 5 acres and you are using about 2 acres to do the structure. Let's say for layers. You can use the other 2 acres to do your own maize farm. You produce the maize for your farm. When you have your corn, they treat the stem, and then those on a livestock session can also come for it and use it to produce feed for their animals. So as you can see, we have a lot, but we don't cherish, or we don't care, or it looks like we've closed one eye on it. But now we need to open both eyes. So we need to open all our minds so that we can move forward and take advantage. And even those who are doing the poultry, the layers or the cocklers or the broilers. Example, if they are using the cage one, their feces can be managed properly and use it to produce feed for the pigs. And also, those who are doing the piggery, the feces can also be managed properly and use it to feed the fish pond. So as you can see, we are sharing this all knowledge here on this platform, Farm Delight _TV. So try to join us weekly, either Tuesday or Monday. Join us, and we keep on bringing these ideas we will share here. So the little that you can come and get it. And you can go to our description box. You will see our WhatsApp number. If you want to call, you can call us. Or if you call and no one picks it, you can leave a message. Leave a message so that we can get back to you. Because if you just say hi, we don't know what you want to say. So just type what exactly you want. Type in there, leave it there. When you pick the WhatsApp number, you can leave the message and then we will get back to you. Those who have called us personally, we've taken our time, show them and direct them for also to move ahead. Because this is knowledge sharing. We also get it from other platforms like SOS, Mr. Bean. We also are getting it from there. So if you are here, you are also here to get something. It's Farm Delight _TV. Our main priority and concern is the farming investment. But the farming, we are focusing much more on the livestock. and their feed, the feed that we will produce quality but cheap to feed them. Because when we talk about the livestock, it's all about the feed. So if you can take control, the charge of the feed, then you'll be a successful livestock farmer. You can get about 1,000, 5,000 cows without leaving them to move around to destroy people's farm. You can cage them and you can feed them as well. And you can get quality water also for them. You just dig a hole, a well, like a pipe, and you lay it around. And they will enjoy. I hope all of us are learning today. If you also have any idea and you can't join us, you can drop your comment under the comment section. You can drop it, and next week we will pick it and discuss before we start the topic that we will bring. Or if you want to ask anything, like we said, our WhatsApp number is there. If you want to call us, you can call us. If you want to leave message, you can leave it. I'm repeating myself here. But don't say hi, because if you say hi, we don't know what you mean. Just write your question or what you want us to come in there, and then someone will come and assist you. I hope all of us are learning. I hope all of us are learning. Now we have a couple of guys who have joined us. So like I said earlier on, let's target all the 16 regions. Let's target. Let's say if you want to target snail farmers at each region, one. We have about 16 farmers at each region. Let's say each one is producing 100 snail a year, which I know it can move to, let's say, 500 or 1 million. And the same people can form what? The cooperative. You don't need to wait for any buyer. At this juncture is the time to create what? The market. And the same people who have what? Formed the cooperative can join their forces together each month. They contribute a little. But like I said earlier on, every amount needs to be quoted in Ghana cedis, not into pound, dollars, or this. So that when it comes to what? Sharing, you know that my share is what? 5%, mine is what? 5%. You pay the lawyer, you pay all the other expenses, and then you set up the slime factory. That is where another money is also going to come from, and also going to create job opportunities there. So with this, you can see that we are here wasting our time. If you're able to manage this properly, you can see that we are living somewhere and we have left the opportunities back home. So FarmDelight_TV. I hope all of us are enjoying today's discussion. Keep on bringing your comments and your likes. Once again, those who want to produce the feed, you can just get your machine, get your small room, and then you set up. Okay, for me, I'm going to produce only feed for the livestock, not the birds. I'm talking about not the poultry, just the livestock, whether the grass or You do your silage by using all the molasses, and then you target the market, the local farmers. Okay, I can give you every week, I can produce, or I can provide you, or I can supply you this amount of feed. So all that the farmer need to do is go on agreement, he will supply and then you will pay, and then for that you can what? Scale your farm, move it to the next level, because you have feed to feed them. Because this corn tree, this banana tree, soya tree, all this we leave it, we throw them away. And this is what the animals need. This is what they need to feed on. Little corn, little cassava, a little fish, a little soya, a little this, just to boost them, give them the energy they needed, what minerals that they need. But the one to fill the belly, to give them good meat, you need the fiber. That's why you need what? The plantain stem and other things, so that they can get the fiber. This palm kernel cake, the PKC, just a small little amount that you give it to them. So guys, we can do it. Yes, we can do it. If today happens to be the first time that you have come to visit our channel, we advise you to go and visit some of our old videos. There we have a couple of videos there. Try to go through, watch it, and then take your pen and your paper. At least by the time you finish, you get one or two advice or one or two strategy that you can use to add it to yours, the one that you have. And also, if there's anyone who wants to join us, let's say in future, to come and also share his or her ideas here, you are welcome to contact us through our WhatsApp number, and then we will give you the opportunity to join us this live and also come and share your ideas. Because now, knowledge is what? Power. And now we need to transfer the knowledge to ourselves so that the next generation can come and pick it up. We don't need to hide it. We don't need to be like what? You have the medicine, and then when you are coming, you are doing like this. You have about 3 or 4 leaves to come and heal someone. As you are coming from the bush, you added all of them, and then you are just rubbing hands like this, because you don't want anyone to know the type of this. Yeah, all of us understand at times we need to protect our pet or something like that. It's time to share, because a lot of knowledge has been buried without sharing it. So let's come together. Let's all together. Bring your idea. Bring your idea. I bring my idea, and then we move forward. Like the other day, a brother called concerning the pig no smell pen. And I was telling him how to go about it. Another one also called concerning the feed. As for the feed, I've received a lot of calls. And most of them, those who are doing it, will testify. And also the molasses, I think a couple of guys have also called to ask about the molasses. If you need the molasses, you can still call us on the WhatsApp number, and then we can assist you to get some in Ghana. Yeah, the molasses. Now, if you reach out to us, you can get yours. And whatever you have in your farm, don't throw them away. Save them, store them. You can use the same material, the same thing to feed your animals without throwing them or leave them to rot. I hope all of us are learning. We are learning. So let's keep on. Next week, bring your pen, bring your paper, anything that you hear, you just jot it down. Or if you want to ask any question, you jot it down so that you don't forget. So as soon as you can type in your question, and later we will read it and then get back to you. And those who can also call us, you can call us and then we'll get back to you. We are here to do our best to help. As you can see, the pigs, we have some of our brothers. That's why we have decided to keep the pig. At the moment, we haven't shown much on the piggery section. It's also doing really good, doing well over there. But as time goes on, we will start doing videos and bring it to you to know how, when you talk about this, plantain and banana, use it to feed your animal, do this, blah, blah. You go there and then you see how well the animals are picking up in terms of growth and in terms of weight. So that you can also go ahead and use this to feed yours. I hope all of us are learning. I hope all of us are learning. Here is Farm Delight _TV. It's Farm Delight _TV. If you come to our channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and after share for someone and advise the person also to subscribe and like our videos. Because we bring you videos at times from the studio, at times from the farm, and at times outside, then we elaborate. The little that we have studied, we will bring it out to you, and then we also pick some. So as you can see, it's what? Knowledge sharing. Because all that I know is all that is in my head. If it is not in my head, I don't know. And all that you know is what is in your head. If it is not in your head, you don't know. So you need the one in my head, and I also need the one in your head. And then we move forward. One thing that we don't have much idea about is what the fish. As for that one, we don't have any idea about it. That's why we haven't started ours yet. Although we have provided the trench there that we want to start, but we have no idea about the fish. But when it comes to what? The livestock and others, as for that one, that's where we have what? The comparative advantage. And then the feed that we use to feed them, we have what? Comparative advantage. That's why we have what? Taking it upon ourselves to teach the one that we have. We try to teach so that everyone can get and also step on it and move ahead to scale your farm. As time goes on, we will try to emphasize more about what the cooperative. We will try to emphasize more about the cooperative. Forget about you can raise 10,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds, 50,000 pounds. No, you don't need to waste those money. You can just go with the cooperative with just about 5,000 Ghana cedis or 10,000 Ghana cedis with a couple of guys, everything documented. Then you will see how well you will do. Because we have tried doing it with our own effort. So by the time or any time that there's anything, then you come down. But if it's what? Little, 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 because it's what? There's a saying that is what? A little drop of water make a mighty ocean. And we need to learn something from it. And also, the power of little by little. The power of little by little. That is where the compound interest step in. The little by little. The power of little by little. So don't think or don't say that, oh, I can do it. Yes, you can do it on your own. It's good. But if you form the cooperative and you leave the one that you have there and you are doing the cooperative, you can see that you can use the one that you have also to channel it to what? Different thing. And that will make you what? Financially sound. Farm Delight _TV. This has been your man, Charles Bentel, coming to you once again today. We thank you all for joining us, and I hope to come once again next week. And we ask you to like our videos, share our videos, and subscribe. We will be here next week at the same time. So invite a friend, a farmer, share the video to him or her, because we need people. And this, it doesn't matter where you are coming from, because that's what we have used Ghana. Because Ghana is what? A land of what? Possibilities, opportunities. The same thing goes to every country, everywhere that you are. Because Farm Delight is what? Established in Ghana. That's why we always use Ghana as a base. That does not mean you can't do the same thing in Uganda, Nigeria, what should I say, Singapore, India. Anywhere you can do the same thing. Because we need to use Ghana, step on it, and move ahead. Because that's what we have the advantage and the knowledge there. Once again, Farm Delight _TV. This has been your man, Charles Bentel, once again. May God bless you for coming and watching our videos. Bye.